Welcome to a special edition of Virtual Gear 4K, where we look at update 1.59 before we take the Corvette and the Ferrari out on Road Atlanta. If you're familiar with the Virtual Gear series, we use Road Atlanta to test various cars while we dig into the history. While we're not going to dig into the history of the cars in this episode, we are going to take a look at both the Corvette and the Ferrari at Road Atlanta. Now, this update does have 4 cars, really only 2 of them I'm excited about, the 2001 Chevy Corvette Z06 and the 2017 Ferrari 812 Superfast. Now, there is a Honda CR-V and a Suzuki Carry that are also included with this update, but for me, those are both kind of meh. In this update is 3 new World Circuit events, a lightweight K-Cup at Eiger, an American Clubman 700 at Interlagos, and a Ferrari Circuit Challenge at Deep Forest Raceway. We also have a new Sophie AI race at Circuit de Barcelona. Now let's head down to the track to see how the Corvette and the Ferrari fared at Road Atlanta. The Chevy Corvette does boast a Chevy LS6, which is 5.7 liters, producing 384 horsepower and 385 pounds of torque. Between what's underneath the hood and the handling of this car, the Corvette is an enjoyable ride around Road Atlanta. As we get ready to head into turn 1, we brake a little bit before the orange marker on the left. Here we got down to 90. I think this car can actually do about 95 in turn 1. Turn 2 is not a problem. We can brake fairly easily. Turn 3, we ride that curb pretty well each time, not really getting thrown around too much. As we get ready to head into the S's, you can see I lift here and then get back on that power. Again, the torque and the acceleration of this car is phenomenal. Helps with every time we need to accelerate going uphill, including the exit out of the S's. Another aspect of the Corvette that makes it a joy around Road Atlanta is the gearing. If you are used to racing the GR3 Corvette in sport modes, you know that you want to shift around 85% of the digital tachometer. That's with the latest BOP. Previous BOPs, it was around 75% or so, or maybe even less. This Corvette has legs in each gear. You want to get to about 6,500 RPM and then shift, and this car continues just to have legs. We do get up to about 155 miles an hour on the back straight. I think there's a little bit more left in this car. It takes these turns really well, and again, the torque and the power of the Vette allows it to pull itself up these hills that we have to accelerate out of corners with. But on lap 4, we do get a time of 1 minute, 28.435 seconds. As we get ready to look at our 10-lap run, we see that while lap 4 was our fastest lap, we have more left in this car. I think with more time, I could easily get down to 1 minute 27, but 1 minute 28 in 10 laps on a car I've never driven isn't half bad. And again, it is a joy to run around Road Atlanta, and I think in many places it would be fun to drive. It's not too powerful, it's got good handling, and it's got really good gearing. And now we turn our attention to the 2017 Ferrari 812 Superfast, which housed a 6.5-liter power plant producing 788 horsepower and 530 pounds of torque. That's a lot of horsepower and a lot of torque, especially at a track like Road Atlanta that needs both power and precision. Now, how would that fare here? Well, as you can see, that we are going to do lap 10 of our time trial. Lap 10 was our fastest lap, and there's a reason for that. This car is a handful. Turn 1's always an adventure, but we're able to get through it fairly well. Because of the speed of this car, our brake markers are much sooner. Turn 3 right there tends to throw this car a little bit, probably because of its speed. You'll see several lifts here going into and through the S's. You can't take it flat out. The amount of horsepower and torque in this car paired with the sport soft tires makes going uphill and accelerating at the same time out of a corner very interesting. These corners here aren't too bad because we're not going uphill. We can use the car's momentum to kind of go through the turn. but any of the turns that we have to accelerate on exit going up a hill, this car is a bit of a handful. This track probably is not the best place to really showcase this car, but it is our test track for Virtual Gear 4K. This car never gets up to its top speed, but it does approach 190, but we have to brake about 12 miles before the turn here. These turns are a bit of an adventure, not so much the turns, but coming out. As you can see, this car wants to jump out a little bit. I do short shift just to make sure we get enough traction to go up the hill, and we come across with a time of 1 minute, 20.846 seconds. As you're going to see with our lap breakdown here, this car is kind of all over the place. It either wants to kill you or it wants to go fast, or sometimes both. I think in the hands of a more skilled driver, this car can easily be a sub 1 minute 20-second car here at Road Atlanta. If you watch my streams here on YouTube or even other videos, no shock here, I'm extremely biased towards the Corvette. For me, the Corvette is a much more enjoyable ride when comparing this Corvette and the Ferrari. The Ferrari is much faster. The Ferrari would probably do better at a different track that does not require the precision and the intricacies that are required here at Road Atlanta. However, Road Atlanta is the track we use for our Virtual Gear 4K series. Also, I think the Ferrari would be better served with racing slicks instead of the sports tires, the soft sports tires that we use in the Virtual Gear 4K series. I think the Ferrari is a fantastic car. It's too much car for this track though. And so for me, I knew this already going into it, but the Corvette is a much better ride, or a much more enjoyable ride. You're not fighting the car. You're not trying to maybe survive the car. But let me know in the comments which car of update 1.59 is your favorite. As we get ready to wrap up this special edition of Virtual Gear 4K, I want to thank you for watching this video. And if you can, go ahead and smash the like and subscribe buttons. And as always, until next time, take care of yourselves and each other, and have a blessed day.